Y'all know what really grinds my fucking gears? This. By now, everybody has seen this video. Everybody. Now, whether you agree or disagree with what was said in that video, what you cannot deny is collectively, you all, again, fell for a rage farm. Now, look at the comments and the shares. Don't y'all realize that y'all actually helped that video go more viral? Oh, let me guess. Y'all were defending the Jewish community, right? Y'all needed to call him out and hold him accountable for his anti-Semitic remarks. You're out here spreading a message that you claim to be against in the hopes of holding someone accountable for their anti-Semitic remarks. And the wild thing about it is, it's one or two people I've heard mention the people of Palestine who are Semitic, but y'all out here helping, right? Y'all defending the Jewish community. Y'all can miss me with that bullshit. Y'all know what y'all doing. It smells like opportunism. And I reject your love and light because quite honestly, I don't trust people like you. And before you try to turn this into a I'm being anti-Semitic, I mean white people like you. You see, because white people like you do some insidious shit. You know, kind of like this. I assume you thought you were going to tag a bunch of black people you like and agree with, and they were going to come and put me in my place. Now, I want you to take note of something. Notice how I didn't tag any Jewish mutuals? Yeah, because I think it's pretty fucking disgusting to use marginalized people as token talking points. But obviously, you have no issue with that, right? So let's try to wrap this up in a nice, neat little package with hopefully something we both can agree on. The next time you find yourself in a black content creators comment section struggling to defend your own point, don't do the thing where white people like you try to weaponize other black people against them. Okay? Good talk. I'm not going to tag them or pull them into the conversation just to prove some fucking point like they did to you. Can you be real with me, like, for a second? Like, do you see what's happening? Do you see that, like, you got tagged yesterday mainly as an attack tool, like, to put me in my place? And like, the people who did that won't even admit that that's what it was for?
Yeah, I do see that. And I also see how you then proceeded to do exactly the same thing to me by tokenizing my particular perspective or my agreement with you by platforming me. And I don't appreciate being utilized that way. Yes, we did get rage farmed. And I mean, like, I'm trying to navigate how to better approach situations like that, and I think you had some really good points related to that. And I really tried. I tried a lot, and it seemed like he was receptive until things didn't go his way. He said that he believed that I was inconsistent. I wasn't calling out bias directed at him. This man has a habit of saying intolerable things and then being upset when intolerable things are said back to him. And you can't have it both ways. Frustration I was able to pinpoint something that is often said to me frequently by black people about the Jewish community. We're always calling things anti-Semitic, but we don't take any accountability for anti-blackness. We shouldn't stop talking about anti-Semitism. We do have a duty to talk about anti-blackness and combat anti-blackness in our community. Because of that dynamic, this is the type of stuff that gets said to black Jews. The irony of it. The boot of white supremacy is so far down this man's throat, he can't even taste it. Oh, I really tried. I tried a lot, and it seemed like he was receptive until things didn't go his way. He said that he believed that I was inconsistent. I wasn't calling out bias.
No, you didn't. And you are inconsistent. And you weren't calling out bias thrown my way. Let me show you what I mean. This was one of the slew of things sent to me over the past 72 hours, including the thing about my mom giving Jewish men freebies, which you got on Instagram. Here's your response to that. Here's the rest of that conversation. And here's what you posted. You know, to make yourself look good. So now that we've established that you are in fact a liar, what else are you going to do? You see, because here's what I'm noticing. You were within my comment section minutes after you were tagged by white Jewish people to educate me on black people being Jewish. Oh, guess what? It was on a post about being rage farmed. So why did they need to tag you? They didn't. But here you come, running like a perfect little attack dog to attack other black people in the name of your Jewish white masters. And after being shown, hey, this is what they're saying to me. Your response to me was, oh, well, you can't say intolerable shit to people and not expect to have it said back to you. But nothing I've said is to the level of being called the N-word. However, you did say this, right?
And then being upset when intolerable things are said back to him. And you can't have it both ways.
Well, here's what you got wrong. I'm usually not upset when people say intolerable shit to me on the internet because I know they'd never say it to my face. It's the internet. People are going to say what they're going to say. However, you were right about one thing. You can't have it both ways. You can't jump like an attack dog when your Jewish masters call you to teach me about being black and Jewish on a post that had nothing to do with black and Jewish and then be shown like, hey, this is what they're saying to me because of that original post and go, well, you said some pretty intolerable shit. That's inconsistent. The funny thing is, I didn't even care if you responded or backed me up or made a video defending me. That wasn't my goal. I just wanted you to be aware. But thanks for showing me that you jump at the speed of light to defend Jewish people, but tell black people they're victimizing themselves.